Всем добрый день! Сегодня у нас урок номер 7 по родительному падежу. И сегодня мы посмотрим на очень интересные слова, после которых мы используем родительный падеж. Мы называем их quantity words because they are words that mean quantity. It means that if I want to say that I have a lot of friends, or I have few friends, or I don't have a lot of time, or I have little time today, I should use genitive case after these quantity words, such as many, much, some, little, or no. How does it work in Russian? First, let's look at the quantity words. They are много, that means a lot, that means many, and that means much. So that means that in Russian we don't see any difference between countable and uncountable. We say много, and it works for everything. Много друзей, a lot of friends. Много времени, a lot of time. Много денег, a lot of money. For both countable and uncountable words, nouns, we use много. The opposite word is мало. It means little or few. The same thing. If I want to say that I have few friends, that would be у меня мало, and then genitive. Genitive plural. Друзей. If I want to say that I have little time, that would be у меня мало, and then genitive времени. If you talk about friends or something that you can count, of course you use genitive plural. Например, много друзей, мало друзей. Друзей is not just a plural form, but it is genitive plural. If you are talking about something that you cannot count, like время, then you use singular, genitive singular. For the word время, genitive singular is времени. If you want to say that you have little time, that would be у меня мало времени. If you want to say that you have a lot of time, that would be у меня много времени. Again, genitive singular or genitive plural would depend on the noun, of course. If you can count the noun, it is plural. If you cannot count it, then it is singular. Another two words that mean some or several are несколько or немного. Немного is one word. It is made of не, not, and много, much or many. But in Russian, it means some, when we talk about something uncountable. If I say, у меня немного времени сегодня, у меня есть немного времени сегодня, it means that I have some time today. If I say that I have some friends in this city, I say, у меня несколько друзей. We use несколько for countable nouns, and we use немного for uncountable. For example, the word деньги. The word money in Russian has only one form, деньги, and the genitive form is денег, денег. If I want to say that I have a lot of money, that is easy. У меня много денег. If I have little money, how do we say this? У меня мало денег. Yeah, that's right. If you want to say that I have some money, we choose the form for uncountable nouns. У меня немного денег. I cannot say у меня несколько денег. No. But немного денег. Another quantity word is no. That means zero quantity. It is нет. We also use genitive after the word нет. How do you say I have no friends? У меня нет друзей. How do you say that I have no time? У меня нет времени. And how do you say that I have no money? У меня нет денег. What happens if we want to ask about that? We use a question word сколько. That means how much or how many. Now we can easily make a lot of questions. For example, how do you ask, how many friends do you have? Сколько, genitive, друзей у тебя есть? Сколько друзей у тебя есть? How do you ask, how much time do you have? Сколько времени у тебя есть? How do you ask how much? That's not a nice question, but still, how much money you have? Сколько денег у тебя есть? Now let's look what happens with numbers. If I want to say that I have only 1 friend, 2 friends, 5 friends, do we use genitive or do we use nominative plural? As numbers, of course, represent quantity, we also use genitive case after numbers. If I want to say that I have only 1 friend, that's easy. У меня только один друг. There is no genitive case here. After 1, we don't use genitive. But starting with 2, an interesting thing happens. After 2, 3, 4, we use genitive singular. У меня 2 друга, not друзей, because друзей is genitive plural. I have 3 friends. У меня 3 друга, genitive singular. We know how to make genitive singular, so you can rewatch the video, the first video, if you forgot. But друга is genitive singular form for masculine nouns. Друг. I have 4 friends. У меня 4 друга. What happens after number 5? 5, 6, 7, and so on. After up to 20 would be genitive plural. Genitive plural is друзей. Hope you remember. So, if I'm saying that I have 5 friends, that would be у меня 5 друзей. У меня 6 друзей. У меня 7 друзей. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 друзей. Then 14, 15, and up to 20 is the same. 14 друзей, 15 друзей, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 друзей. But if I'm saying 21 or 31, 41, any number ending with 1, except 11, right, would be again друг, nominative singular. У меня 21 друг. 22, 23, 24 would be genitive singular. 22 друга. 23 друга. 24 друга. And again, starting with 5, 6, 7, and so on, would be genitive plural друзей. Other quantity words that can be very helpful to learn are most of. If I say most of my friends are Russians, that would be большинство, that means majority, or most of. And then I'm using also a genitive plural form. Большинство друзей, or большинство моих друзей, my friends. Two words are in genitive case. Итак, большинство моих друзей русские. Большинство моих друзей говорят по-английски. Большинство моих друзей это девушки. Итак, most of or majority in Russian is большинство. Other quantity words. They are comparative forms of много и мало. They are more or less or fewer. If I'm saying I have more friends than you, that would be у меня больше друзей, чем у тебя. If I'm saying that I have fewer friends than you, I'm also using genitive plural. У меня меньше, that means fewer. У меня меньше друзей, чем у тебя. Пожалуйста, запомните эти слова, после которых мы используем родительный падеж, genitive case. Много, мало, несколько или немного, нет, большинство, больше, меньше. In the next video, we will look carefully on how to make genitive plural. Your homework will be below this video. Ваша домашняя работа будет, как всегда, под этим видео. Увидимся с вами в следующий раз. Хорошей практики. Пока-пока.